Good morning, everybody. I was reading my word this morning, and this stuck out to me. Now, we've talked about before how sometimes we read scripture, like I've read the Bible several times, but sometimes when you read it, your heart is in a different place, and then when you read it, it reads something completely different than what it did before. And so let's read here. We're starting in Romans chapter 9. Let's start in verse 30. It says, Present condition of Israel. Now, just listen. What shall we say then? That Gentiles who did not pursue righteousness have obtained righteousness, even the righteousness of faith? But Israel, pursuing the law of righteousness, has not attained to the law of righteousness. Why? Because they did not seek it by faith, but as it were by the works of the law. For they stumbled at that stumbling stone, as it is written, Behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling stone and rock of offense, and whoever believes on him will not be put to shame. So I want to explain something that this in here right here. The Jews, the way that they set things up was they was under the Mosaic law, and they believed that by keeping the law that they were given God's righteousness. And I want you to know that what Jesus brought was being righteous by faith, not by the law, but not by the works that we do with our own hands, or like no matter what I do and what the things that I do in my life, it doesn't validate me before God. Actually, the works that I do are a testament to what God has done in me, okay? They will naturally come out of me. And just like this, if we come to God and the becoming righteous, trying to, by our own works, trying to get our life right and trying to attain this righteousness, I want you to understand that this, the Bible, our life and everything will become a stumbling block to us. The very message, the very gospel of Jesus will become a stumbling block to us, because God does not want people coming to him with their own works and trying to come to him and say, look what I have done. You know, he says it in scripture that there will be people that come to him and say, didn't we prophesy in your name? Didn't we cast out demons in your name? And he says, yes, you did all of those things, but it doesn't matter about what you did, but it's about who you know. And I never knew you. I want you to understand that when you know Jesus, and that when you really have his statutes written on your heart, his righteousness is imputed to you, and then his nature comes up and out of you, and then the works that you do will be his works. It will naturally happen, and there won't be a stumbling block. There will be grace. What is grace? It's his work, his grace, his power inside of me producing his nature. Okay? That's coming up out of me. It will produce naturally, and none of it will be a stumbling block. Not by works, but by faith and faith alone shall you ever receive the righteousness of God. I love you guys, and I hope this blesses you.